Biscuits and Blurays podcast, where we watch Blu-rays and the biscuit is split into two halves, and one of them is going to be released next year.
You could have said defying gravity. Fucking hell.
I could say many things Oz related. The biscuits are following the yellow brick road. How's that?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm your host James, co-host Jade.
Hello.
This is a surprise.
Yes.
By you, because this is your idea.
This is my idea. I'm surprised that James didn't think of this.
James isn't all there with it.
Absolutely not.
At no point did I go, oh, okay, let's film a podcast about this.
And
because
you should have done.
I should have done, and that reflects badly on me.
It does.
But that's good of you to go, that trailer's just dropped, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So well done you.
You well done me.
Wicked
Yes.
is the trailer we're talking about.
It is.
The trailer has just dropped. A long trailer.
It is a very long trailer.
For a long film, I imagine.
I think it's going to be quite a lengthy film. It's only part one.
It's only Act 1.
Yes, so we all know where this is going to end, I would have thought. I think it'll end at the same part that the show ends.
So
Act 1.
Yeah, the big crescendo.
Yeah.
Let me tell you for a fact, we saw Wicked recently.
We saw Wicked 2 weeks ago in London's West End.
Yes, we did. It was my first time seeing it. You've seen it before.
Yes, this was my second viewing of Wicked. I went to see it last year as well.
Shall we do we don't need to do a deep dive of this.
No.
Not until the film's out, because I imagine we'll podcast it then. However, is Wicked better than Space Jam for you?
Oh, Act 1 is.
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely.
Act 2 drags for me.
I would agree. I was not gripped by Act 2.
No, there's a lot of problems, I think, with Act 2 of Wicked, because anyone who knows the story or knows the story of Wizard of Oz, the story of Wizard of Oz starts to merge in Wicked Act 2. Mm-hmm. And we're not given much time with it. It all wraps up very quickly.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't have me as gripped as it should do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this will change with the movie.
Okay.
I think we'll get longer with it, which I think is needed.
It's based on a book. The whole Wicked... Everything is based on a book. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we've got The Wizard of Oz by Mr. Baum. Baum. But The Wicked was written as a prequel thing, maybe in the early 90s, I want to say.
I don't know.
It was popular. You see what I fucking did there?
Oh, it's so annoying.
It was bloody popular. Yeah, it got a stage musical.
Yeah, it tells the story of the Witches of Oz.
It's a prequel to the Wizard of Oz, what
Yeah.
the witches are doing. Here's my issue with Wicked. Mm-hmm. I think I like the Wizard of Oz too much. I also really like Oz the Great and the Powerful too much.
You're incorrect.
So, but I remember when Wicked came out, theatre kids at the time, those annoying little theatre kids that we are, but everyone was talking about Wicked, and I was just like, that looks stupid.
I completely disagree. I thought it looked stunning. Mm-hmm. I thought all the pictures, and then I think there was was it the Tony Awards?
Yeah,
something where we got Defying Gravity. We got to see, is it Christian Chenoweth?
Christian Chenoweth, yeah.
And Adele Dazeem.
Thank you. Yeah.
do their little acting bit, and I remember thinking that the costumes were stunning. Mm-hmm. I thought the song was amazing. Mm-hmm. I was in year 9 at school. Everybody was listening to it in the kind of theatre circles. It really took off. Uh-huh. I don't think that we did really see a show quite like that in a long time.
Do you think Wicked is as relevant today as it was back then?
I think it's kind of fallen off a little bit. I mean, it's always been showing in the...
It's not left.
It's not left, so it stayed where it is. It's at the Apollo at the moment in London. Mm. But I don't know. I think it's because you've had other shows come out since that time that people have really gotten behind and enjoyed.
Yeah.
And that they've kind of had a bit better effects and that sort of thing as well.
Which show are you talking about?
Back to the Future.
Okay.
We've also got Frozen.
Okay, sure.
There's other shows I think that have also kind of come and gone. People maybe forgotten about it a little bit.
I think it is a testament to the show that it has gone on this long and pulling in good crowds. However, I do think it needs a drastic update.
Yes, we said that, didn't we?
Yeah, because while it's good that you've got people on wires and stuff flying in and puppets, that doesn't hold up in today's theatre land.
Not as well, anyway.
It looks aged in the way Les Mis has, sort of.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I didn't dislike it. I thought it was fine. I did think it was better than Space Jam, but only because of 3 bangers and 2 good performances.
Yes.
Let's talk about those performances in this film, because they've got some talent behind them.
This film has got a lot of talent in it.
Too many people, I'd say. Too much talent.
I don't think so. I think the talent it's got is the right amount.
But it's good. It's all good. Why do they have to be that good? We have so many people in this film. It's crowded.
But the musical's crowded as well. Are you saying it's because some of these people are big name?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think they're going to have enough room on the poster to fit everyone's name in.
Well, we know who the 2 big names are, and that is our leading witches themselves.
Yeah, we've got Cynthia Erivo. She is playing Elphaba. That is the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes.
In layman's terms. Ariana Grande, she's in this.
She's playing Glinda.
Yeah. Then we've got a few lesser known people. Mm-hmm. But Michelle Yeoh, fresh off her Academy Award win, she's in this as Madame Morrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Wizard is played by Jeff Goldblum, which is poor casting. We'll get to him. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think Peter Dinklage is in this.
Don't forget Jonathan Bailey.
So Jonathan Bailey is a big name at the minute for you. You've battered his name around a few times in this house.
Yeah, so he's obviously Bridgerton is particularly big news at the moment because we're going into season 3. He had his big season with season 2. People loved him. He's also been in his fair share of shows since. He's been in some movies since. I think he's quite popular.
He's gonna be popular.
And I think he's perfect casting for this. I feel like he's well known. But not overly well known enough, if you know what I mean. People will recognise him.
People will recognise him. I think this is his step into bigger, better things.
And I'm all for that.
Yes. We discussed it. It's based on a book, Wicked. Mm. This has been split up into 2 movies.
Yes.
They've gone very Harry Potter, Divergent, Twilight. I think that is to make money.
Yes.
Because we're not stupid. That's what drives these decisions. Mm-hmm. However, I think that because Act 1 is maybe like an hour and 15, and Act 2 is maybe just shy of an hour.
And could do with a bit longer.
I think they're going to draw a lot from the book.
Yeah, I actually really applaud the fact that they've done it in 2 parts. I feel like this actually makes sense to split it into 2 because we'll get enough of an arc in both stories.
Yeah.
In both movies, I think it'll be really good.
Do you think there will be a decline in audiences after the first one?
Yes. Because I think there always is with these sorts of things. Some people will watch this and they'll be like, this is not my Wicked. Some people will be like, especially because you've cast somebody like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Some people just absolutely don't like her. Doesn't matter what she's doing. Mm-hmm. They've got their own kind of set ideas of who they want these characters to be.
Theatre people know what they want and they have a lot of say in their opinions. Their opinions have weight to them.
Yes.
For example, it's took a while for them to get this film off the ground. Mm-hmm. To defy gravity. Whoa! So wicked annoying. Puns. I've got wicked puns.
Oh, shut up.
But yeah, I don't know why it took so long. Do you think that audience has sort of moved on to bigger, better things, or do you think people are going to come back for this one?
I think people are going to come back to this one, especially with how this current trailer looks. Anyone, I think, who enjoyed Barbie, you've got essences of that flashing throughout this. You've got a lot of girl power with the witches. It's showing them there's a lot more to do with their friendship in this. Glinda's wardrobe looks absolutely fucking banging. Again, it's kind of pink princessy. Again, I think a lot of the people that kind of grew up with it, I'd like to think they'll stay with it and then show their children to it, maybe. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some people I know that are our age that have started taking their children to the theatre show.
Yeah. Quick thing about that. We went to see Wicked and afterwards...
This is so good.
There was a school of kids from Ireland who had gone to see it, but they were being told off by their teacher just where we were sat. We were sat in the nosebleeds.
Well, there was a barrier in front of us and they were being told off just in front of this barrier.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get my things together and James is like, you got everything? Have you got everything? And I was like, yeah, I have. What are we waiting around for?
Well, secretly, I was actually waiting around to hear these little Irish kids being told off. That was better than the show.
It was really funny.
Another thing that people kicked off about this, I remember when they said, okay, we're doing the film. We're doing the film. Okay. But then people went... collectively, a whole group of people said, if you cast James Corden in this film,
Oh, fucking hell.
we are not going to see it and we're not going to be behind that. Luckily, he's nowhere to be seen.
Yes, no Corden.
Who would he have played?
He'd have played Dr. Dillamond or the Wizard. They'd have found a fucking way to have chucked him in, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I think Dr. Dillamond, he could have ended up
That's
being
who,
that.
that's who Dinklage is playing.
Which I think is good casting.
Yeah. Interesting, they've gone CGI on that instead of human goat.
Yes.
They've gone, okay, that is a goat.
I'm fine with that, though, if it's done well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, but that doesn't seem very Wizard of Oz to me.
You want to see puppets, don't you?
Yes. I want to see, I think it's the anthropomorphic, the animals that look like people. Mm-hmm. The Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz is obviously a man in a lion suit.
Yeah.
And I rewatched Oz the Great and the Powerful in secret.
No, you didn't.
I watched it last night.
Oh, no, I'm so disgusted with you.
I like Oz the Great and the Powerful. I think we should do a Wizard of Oz marathon leading up to this in December.
Oh, I hate you so much.
However, but the lion in that is not a human dressed as a lion. That is a lion.
Yeah.
This is doing that. But if it is connected to the Wizard of Oz, is it the Wizard of Oz that we know and love? Or is it a new Wizard of Oz?
I think they try to connect it to the old Wizard of Oz, but I don't see how you can. Again, we don't want to spoil it for too much for people who haven't seen all of it all the way through. Mm-hmm. Act 2 really connects a lot of the characters from Act 1 into the Wizard of Oz. There's some transformations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense if you watch the Wizard of Oz by itself.
It's running parallel to it.
Yeah, I mean, the Tin Man especially, his backstory in The Wizard of Oz is nothing like the story he's given in Wicked. They're completely separate.
Would be the same with the Scarecrow.
He's already a Tin Man when he gets, kind of when the rain rusts him in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Who's packing heat? Is it the Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, where did everyone get a gun from?
So it's like, it doesn't... When you're watching the musical all the way through, you kind of forget a little bit about the movie unless you've seen it, and I don't necessarily think it's something people watch a lot, maybe, unless it's kind of on TV.
Okay. We watched it recently.
That's purely because you're auditioning for a show.
Yes. I don't know what show it is. Wizard of Oz. But yeah, sure.
So no, I remember when I watched it, I was thinking, oh yeah, these all connect. But then watching The Wizard of Oz back, I've gone, actually, no, it doesn't connect very well.
I think it is a tough one to do.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz has a fan base. It's one of the greatest films of all time. Mm-hmm. Genuinely.
Yeah, I agree.
If you are to upset that fan base, you're going to do more harm than good. Mm-hmm. So if you are going to bring in elements of that film, fine. I think people would be okay with that. Say if they sort of did like a body double of Judy Garland or something. Mm-hmm. However, I think if this one feels like it might do its own thing, Act 2, which is the second film, runs a lot parallel to The Wizard of Oz, and it would... I imagine they're going to do a sort of soft reboot of The Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Like, these are the characters and things like that, because you don't see many of them.
There is a few shots in the trailer which look to be from The Wizard of Oz, kind of, but you never see the characters in profile. They're always from the back, or they're always like... I think there's a shot which shows Dorothy's shoes with Toto.
Oh, okay.
But the shoes are white, or like silver, which is exactly the same colour as they are in the musical. And to be honest, if they want to kind of take that tone, because at the end of the day, this is the musical that they're bringing to the screen. Yes. Not the original MGM stuff. So I'm happy for it to do its own thing. But I think for Act 1, for what it'll be doing, I'm really pleased that they're going to be doing a lot more about the witches and their relationship. Because they seem to become friends just in a clique, don't they, in the show? I think,
yes. But let's talk about that. Because I have issues with the trailer on that thing. I was interested because I knew a few songs before I went to see it. It's like Loathing and Popular. Yeah. I knew that was what that arc would be. However, in this trailer, it seems to be like, oh, okay, that's the main focus. That shouldn't be the main focus. I think it should be there, but it's Elphaba's story, and Glinda happens to be there as well. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought watching Wicked.
I think they're going to do both in this. I think it's going to be her arc in discovering magic and how powerful she is, but I think they'll make hers and Glinda's relationship just that little bit stronger. Yeah. And I'm happy for that, but there's also a lot they're missing in this trailer. Her sister doesn't really show up. We don't get much of Jonathan Bailey. We see him in passing a few times. Yeah. We know he's got a big song
It's interesting. Some of the stuff that it does show, because the wizard Jeff Goldblum, I don't agree with that casting. I think that's poor casting.
Why?
The wizard to me is an idiot, but I think that's me bringing my own thing to it, because I've seen bits of The Wiz and I've seen The Wizard of Oz and Oz the Great and the Powerful. I'd want him to be is a con man.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum could bring that. However, no matter what he does, he's Jeff Goldblum.
I know what you mean, but I think he'll be good, because in Wicked he's a little bit more political. He knows what he's doing in the kind of the way that he sets Elphaba up eventually to be a villain.
Yeah.
A lot of it he plays the way he wants to. I mean, we get a bit of a backstory we hear more about in Act 2. I think you've got to be a little bit more sinister.
Can I put a name forward as who I think might have been a good one? Ian McKellen.
He would have been a good wizard.
He's obviously got cats under his belt.
Yeah. Do you think people are going to be worried about watching this after the shit we've had with movie musicals after The Greatest Showman?
Since The Greatest Showman, there's not been a musical advertised as a musical.
Yeah.
But we have had musicals. There's been a consistent stream of them. And people have gone to see them under the pretenses that they are just family entertainment. Unless
it's Cats, in which we all knew that were a musical and that it was shit.
It was wank. So, Mean Girls was never advertised as a musical. Wonka, never advertised as a musical. I think that this, it can't hide it. It can't hide the fact it's a musical.
It's in popular culture.
It's in what culture?
Popular.
Thank you. So, yeah, I think embrace it. Why not?
Yeah, I love that. People are going to go in knowing what this is.
My problem with the trailer is that it reveals too much of the songs.
Which ones?
Well, not so much popular, because I think you can hit and miss. But people go to see Wicked for that last 30 seconds of Act 1.
Everyone goes for Defying Gravity.
Yes. And people would... we heard it, like, when she hits that final note. Yeah. Ha, ha, that one. That's how I would sing it if I was Elphaba. Thank you for...
Well done, yay!
Thank you for seeing me. You may call me. Yeah. But no, people expect that to be... It's a Goosebumps moment. And the fact that it's in this trailer at the end, why have you done that?
I don't think that's the version of the song we're going to get, though.
Okay. Do you think that she might do the...
Yeah, I mean, how many trailers have we seen where it shows a little bit of songs and then we don't get the songs that we think we're going to... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the trailer song sounds really highly edited because it's matching in with the score it's trying to bring in the trailer.
It's making it look epic.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a bit of a different vocal in the film. I hope, anyway. Like the Little Mermaid did it.
The Little Mermaid did do it, yeah. Yeah,
we got a very different ending note with Ariel's big moment at the end of that song.
Part of Your World, yeah.
That's the one. Then we got in the movie. And in the movie, she fucking knocked it out of the park.
Oh, God. You should if you've not listened to our Little Mermaid episode...
Go do it, it's a really good one.
It's not a bad episode, but I think we have nice things to say about that film.
Yeah, but I think especially Halle Bailey's vocals in The Little Mermaid, the ones that we heard on the trailer sounded really auto-tuney and a bit wank to what we got in the movie. And I so hope they do the same thing with this.
The talented singers.
Oh, God, yeah.
Ariana, obviously, we know she's a top, big success, but Cynthia Erivo has played Elphaba before. On Broadway, West End?
I believe so, yeah.
So we know she's good. She's going to smash it out of the park.
These are some very talented ladies they've got here. I do think people should give Ariana a bit of a chance with this.
She's a good actress. What was the show she was in?
Yeah, didn't she do...
Was she in Sweet Life or something like that?
She was in Sweet Life, but she's also done Hairspray. You know when they did the kind of...
Hairspray Live.
Hairspray Live, yeah. She played Penny.
Oh, that's good.
And I thought she was alright.
She's done things on SNL as well, and she's quite a good impressionist. She's got good comic timing.
Yeah, I mean, I did think, to be fair, when they announced the casting, I remember thinking, oh, fucking hell. This is a bit of a fan thing to keep people happy, to keep a big name in it. Until I started seeing the trailers, and then I've kind of looked back a little bit at Ariana's work, and then I thought, she's been auditioning for this for years in her music videos.
Yeah.
Same way that Madonna did for Evita.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can kind of see bits of Ava Peron in loads of her music videos up until she got cast.
That's interesting.
Whether she knew she was doing it or not, I don't know, but I feel like this part it is Ariana.
Yeah. I think she'll smash it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think, obviously musicals do a big, when you get an adaptation of a musical anyway, you tend to get an original song
Yes.
for the Academy Award. Do you think we'll get one?
Yes.
That would be a shame. That would be a big shame.
Unless it's a good one.
Unless the original people are back to do it. I don't like it when it's like a Lion King, where it doesn't feel right.
Oh, Beyonce's really fucking weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Lin-Manuel's doing the new music.
That's... Oh, Lin-Manuel, go home. You should be doing Moana.
He should be doing Moana too. That's his thing. Lion King.
No, the Lion King needs to sit back down now. It's had its time.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's had its time to shine. We don't need... I think they're trying to replace a lot of the
backlash
they've had.
That right a lot of wrongs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Cynthia Erivo, in this trailer, she seems like a victim. She's playing it a bit sort of... She's always like sort of frowning, but like sad in a sad way.
Or so we think.
Or so we think. But I do think it is going to play on that a little bit. Instead of having Elphaba be a strong character from the get-go, she's a strong character. And that's what I liked about her character anyway.
I think she will be. You know that first scene where that we see in the trailer where Glinda turns around and goes, "Oh, you're green," and she looks down at her auntie. She's like, I am or something.
Yeah, but she doesn't feel as.
But it's almost like she's being sarcastic, like, yeah, I fucking know I am. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like played for sarcasm almost.
Yeah. Whereas in the production we watched, when it was done sort of sarcastically as a defense mechanism for someone who has been just abused all their life.
Because Elphaba has, to be fair.
Yeah, because she green.
Because she green.
Yeah, it's not easy being green.
But also, again, as we're led to believe in the start of the musical, her mother cheated. Her mother cheats in the very beginning.
Okay.
That's what causes her birth, and her dad will know that.
Yes. Obviously, we can't say much until the film's out, but I think we should tread carefully with this one. This is directed by John M. Chu. Are you familiar with the work of John M. Chu?
What else has he done?
I think you'll like this, genuinely. His last film was In the Heights.
I've not seen it.
It was excellent.
Okay.
It was really quite good. He did Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Which was a big success.
It was a huge film, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something else. Other than that, he did the Justin Bieber movie, Never Say Never.
Again, these are films that made money, and he clearly knows what to do with a musical.
He directed Step Up 3D.
Oh dear, we don't talk about that.
He directed G.I. Joe Retaliation.
The fact that he's done Justin Bieber Step Up in the Heights means he must know how to capture movement.
Yes, and I think that might benefit this.
We'd hope so, wouldn't you, soon as he's directing it?
Well, he's directing it, yeah. Let's talk about the production. I think it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's
I've
stunning, isn't it?
I've no issues with... we like... Here at Biscuits and Blurays, we're big believers in costume and set design. Because of our theatre background.
Oh, theatre background, yeah.
So, it does look a bit CGI heavy.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
But I don't think that's a problem.
Oz is going to always be a little bit like that. But I'd also like to see... I would like to see a few puppets. I would like to see some bigger set pieces because... It then pays homage to the movie we love, The Wizard of Oz. And also the musical has a lot of set pieces and staging. I'd like to see some of that, please.
I am devastated that the wizard isn't a puppet.
It is a puppet. Unless they do it CGI.
That was CGI. I'm sure it looks CGI.
They could do a mix of both, maybe.
Just a big-ass puppet. That's all I want.
You loved it when it came out on stage. You were like, oh my God, I need to see that again.
I knew I was going to. I was there for that puppet and that puppet alone. I don't know why I like puppets so much.
Because you're weird.
I like Muppets, I guess.
It's also green.
It's not easy being green. I said it before, so there you go.
Oh.
Are we going to be seeing this as soon as it comes out?
Oh, yeah. Opening day.
Opening day, first showing.
First showing.
IMAX, 4D.
We'll be watching this shit, yeah.
Yeah, smells like Oz.
Smells like Oz in here.
Yeah, it smells Oz in here. Shiz. That is weird.
But that is the name of the school.
I appreciate that, but I can't get on board with that. I think that's stupid, and they should change it.
Okay.
Shiz.
Yeah, a bit like Wiz, isn't it?
Shizard of Oz.
The Shizard of Oz.
It sounds like wizard, but it also sounds like...
Shizard.
I was going to say lizard.
Zizzard.
Sounds naughty.
Why, what does it sound like?
I can't possibly say.
Oh no, you're so shy.
Jizz.
Jizzard.
Sounds like jizz.
The Jizzard of Oz. That's a different kind of movie, James.
I think that's a very top shelf movie. That is, yeah. Yeah, are you looking forward to it.
Do you know what? I wasn't. But then when they dropped the teaser trailer, I was like, oh, I'm a bit more interested now. And after seeing the show again and this trailer, I'm genuinely really looking forward to it because Ghostbusters, I was so excited about. And it let me down just a little bit. This one, come on, guys. Let's give me something exciting to root behind this year.
You could say something has changed within you.
Something is not the same.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
We have to sing it because we can't use it because of license.
Yeah, so we'll sing it with our voices.
We'll sing it with our voices. I was in an RN. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, Wizard, like Wicked. Like since seeing it, it's not my favourite musical. However, this trailer is good. It's a good trailer. Mm-hmm. Long? Yes. Is it showing too much? I would also say yes.
I don't think they should show any more now.
They will.
I think they will, but I don't want them to show too much. But I suppose it's going to be a massive fucking movie. There'll be loads we're not seeing. I mean, like I said, so far, we're not seeing Jonathan Bailey's big number yet. We've not really seen much of Oz yet. Mm-hmm. A lot of it's featuring in the dorm rooms.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, they can do for me.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, whatever. But I think we should tread carefully. I think I trust everyone involved. No issues there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a strong musical anyway. But that's just me.
I know what you mean. I hope this does something that it needs. It refreshes some of it that needs a bit of a... needs the cobwebs blowing away a bit.
It needs a big old spell on it.
It does.
Elekanami, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Which, honestly, I haven't got out of my head since singing.
You've got problems.
I miss a big witchy nose and a big witchy chin. Okay, on that note.
She doesn't have a big witchy nose or chin, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I miss. I miss the, I'll get to you, my pretty.
And your little dog, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go on, just chuck a fake nose on.
I don't want it to... That's the thing, though. Wicked makes the character a lot more likeable. So we don't need to see a Halloween fake nose and chin and shit. And make it cartoony.
Likeable is a loose term, because not many people like her.
No, but there's a reason why.
It's quite good. I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. It's quite a good it's politically charged.
It's a very political musical. This is.
Yeah, I mean political in the Oz sense. Like
there's a lot more politics in Oz than you would imagine.
Yes, like gun the right to bear arms.
Yeah, like the Scarecrow just pulling that out. This is in the Wizard of Oz, by the way, because we watched it the other night. Mm-hmm. Where were they? Were they in the Haunted Woods?
The Haunted Woods, and I think someone posted a picture of it, and I thought, that's photoshopped. I don't remember the Scarecrow carrying a gun.
But there he is.
Hey, he has a weapon. He has...
I don't know where he got that from, because no one else in Oz seems to have one. They've all got them fucking pointy sticks.
Pitchfork.
No, they're not even pitchforks. They're like pointy on the end, like that. I'm doing like a big L with them.
Oh, yeah. For those listening, Jade is doing a big L with her hands.
Yeah, so they're a bit like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's going to be okay. Do you think it's going to be a success?
Yeah, I think it will be. I think people that jumped on the Barbie bandwagon are likely to probably like this. I think it's a film people will go with the girls or with their friends to get behind. I
think it's going to catch that Greatest Showman thing again.
Yeah, people will be going in there. People will be arriving in the movie cinemas with their pink on or green. They're pink and green everything.
Popcorn? Euler? Okay, sure.
Maybe we'll get the slime one again. The
that'd be good. Yeah.
At Cineworld.
This one tastes like shiz.
Jizz.
Yeah, I know. The Wicked trailer. Have you seen it? What do you think? Let us know. Let Jade know, because she cares about it more than I did. I'm not fussed.
Yeah, you are.
I'm fussed. So, I'm a flip-flopper.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You a floppy scarecrow.
I'm a scarecrow boy. But yes, that's the Wicked trailer. Didn't mean to do this episode. It's an accident.
But I hope you enjoy it nonetheless.
Yes. Tune in to the next episode, which I think is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Fucking hell, guys. It's clearly going down.
Don't worry about it.
I picked this, which is why it's good.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey! See you later, guys.
Bye!